Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Teague with Fred Anderson Toyota in Raleigh. Today I'm going to talk to you about a question I get all the time. Qi wireless charging and troubleshooting. What do the different color lights mean, orange and green, and then what happens if those lights start blinking and your phone stops charging? Let's take a look. Many different models of Toyotas have the Qi wireless charging available now. This is on a 2018 Camry, so here's our pad. First thing I'm going to do is push the button to activate it. Now let's put a phone on here. This is the iPhone 8 Plus. It's wireless compatible. You'll hear it and now you see that it's charging. So when it's charging but not 100%, that light will be a solid orange. When it's 100%, that switches to a solid green. Now let's look at some troubleshooting. So first thing is make sure the phone is flush and centered on the pad. So if I take it off, it stops charging. In other words, if it's seated above higher and not flush. And now let's push it to the back, still not charging. So we need to have it centered. This should do it. All right, it's charging again. Now let's talk about something else with the back cover of the phone. Mine is a pretty thin cover, it's not too thick. So what I hear from Toyota is if the cover or case that you have for your phone is too thick, it may not supply a good charge between your phone and the charging pad. So you may have to change that. All right, the blinking lights. This is difficult to simulate because they only blink when there's a problem. And since I don't have a problem, I'm just gonna do the best I can. If your phone is on the pad and it blinks in 1 second intervals in orange, blink, 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 what that means is that you've got a connection problem and there's probably an issue with your charging pad itself. Toyota suggests that you take that to the service department to see if they can remedy it. Now, if it blinks in 3 different blinks, in other words, blink, 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 what that means is your phone is either not centered or flush, or you could have an object on the pad. For example, you've got keys between the phone and the pad, or a loose chain sitting there, or maybe business cards, that type of a thing. Now, if the orange light is blinking 4 straight times, this one is pretty common. What this one means is your charging pad itself is getting too warm. In other words, it's been sitting in the sun and it's too hot, or maybe the phone itself is getting too warm and that's making the charging pad too warm. The advice we have is to take the phone off the pad, let it cool down, or put it in the shade, and then charge it again when it's cooled down. If it also blinks 4 times, but the pad itself is not too hot, that means there's a connection problem and you're gonna have to take it to Toyota's Service Center to see if they can fix that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my ToyotaJeff YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.